Hi, my name is Kaitlyn Barbour, and I am a sophomore at John Adams High School. Before I went to high school, I went to Good Shepherd Montessori School. At Good Shepherd, we used art in all sorts of ways, which is something that is really important to me because I express myself through my art. I have always been an artsy person. I like to draw and paint and doodle. I started out drawing in preschool, and as you can see, I've come a long way from there. I was lucky to have art in my early childhood and lucky to have so much art in my education at Good Shepherd. Nearly 4 million elementary students do not get any art education at school, so it's often left up to the teachers to incorporate this into the curriculum. This is difficult because of the pressure to teach certain subjects like math and literacy to students because of standardized testing. I'm now in high school where finding opportunities to use my artistic side in my academics can be challenging. There are lots of times when having the opportunity to explore a topic creatively would better enhance my learning compared to reading about something off of a PowerPoint or out of a textbook. So at Good Shepherd, we use art for all sorts of things. They understand that children learn best in a curriculum that accommodates multiple intelligences. So there are 9 recognized intelligences. Basically, each person has intelligences where they inherently excel and others that do not come naturally to them. Traditional schools do a great job of teaching certain intelligences, like math, linguistics, logic, and verbal skills, but aren't usually well set up for the other types, like music, nature, and the category of spatial visual intelligence, which includes art. Good Shepherd made the rarely acknowledged intelligences all a natural part of the curriculum. Integrating art into education helps because having a hands-on experience gives students a way to deepen their personal understanding of a topic. If I have something that I can look at or touch, then I have something to remember, and I have a way to connect a concept to reality. Because I am a spatial visual learner, drawing out things will help me to understand them almost every time. For example, my grades in geometry have consistently been higher than those of last year's algebra class because it is easier for me to learn when I have something to visualize. Art can be used for all different things, not only math. In science, we learned about the parts of moss by drawing them. I still have all the booklets I made in first grade about the bodily functions of a fish, the parts of seaweed and conifers. For a culture project, I made Mesopotamia out of clay. In math, we learned how to graph using our Halloween candy. We experimented with chemicals and their reactions to metal in the art lab. I remember all these projects because they were in a worksheet, and even more, I remember the concepts because I have an actual connection. We had art in all sorts of things, but we also were fortunate to have a very creative art class. We did the normal drawings, paintings, and prints, and then we learned how to make paper. We decorated a rainbow for an auction. I spent about half an hour in the art lab almost every day, and these projects were great because they helped me develop my creativity. I discovered that I like watercolor, I don't like pastels, and I always cut my finger when making prints. In my 8th grade year, I helped design a mural with some other students. Each child in the school had their own part of the mural. We learned a lot while doing this. We didn't learn math or language in the traditional sense, but we learned how to plan a large-scale project. We learned the necessity of teamwork and getting along, and we learned how to get the younger children to listen and take responsibility for their work. Schools need more art for so many different reasons. Of course, this can be challenging. Teachers may say, "It's too expensive to get materials," or "It doesn't show real understanding." They may also say, "I'm just not good at art." If a teacher doesn't think that they're good at art and they don't like art, it's very likely that they won't incorporate it into what they're teaching. But part of the beauty of art is that you don't have to be great at it to have it be helpful. Teachers, instead of only giving one choice for an assignment, teachers could give a variety of options that could allow students to be creative with their projects and choose one that best fit their learning style. But part of the irony of Montessori education is that it was created for the masses, and only a small amount of children get to experience. Wouldn't it be cool if all children got to have an education like I did? I naturally love art and learn through art. Because I was in an environment that allowed me to constantly explore my passion, it has become a part of who I am. To me, nothing is better than spending a few hours with a pile of Sharpie markers, acrylic paints, or colored pencils. Because I was very fortunate that I was immersed in the arts from the time I could pick up a pencil until when I went to high school. This is not a reality for many children, which is sad because lots of children are like me and learn best when curriculum includes creativity of expression. Thank you.